Joseph Anthony Fud Livingston, April 10, 1906, March 25, 1957, was an American jazz clarinetist, saxophonist, arranger, and composer. He co-wrote the jazz and pop standard "I'm Through With Love." Career. Fud Livingston started out on accordion and piano before settling on saxophone. A brother, Walter, also a saxophonist, recorded in 1923-24 with Ted Weems' orchestra. Fud played with Tal Henry in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1923, then worked with Ben Pollock, the California Ramblers, Gene Goldkett, Nat Shilgret, Don Voorhees, and Jan Garber. He also recorded freelance with musicians such as Joe Venuti, Red Nichols, and Miff Mole. He did some arrangement work for Frankie Trumbauer and Bixby Derbicki, including the nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty. Livingston played on the 1928 Brunswick recording of Room 1411 as a member of Benny Goodman's group Benny Goodman and His Boys, which also featured Glenn Miller, Jimmy McPartland, Bud Freeman, and Ben Pollock. He worked with Fred Ellizold in London in 1929, then returned to New York City to play with Paul Whiteman. His stint with Whiteman, which lasted from 1930 to 1933, was mainly as an arranger, though he played occasionally. Later in the 1930s he worked with Benny Goodman, 1934, Jimmy Dorsey, 1935-37, Bob Zirk, and Pinky Tomlin, 1940. He essentially stopped writing and arranging at this point, though he occasionally performed in small-time venues in New York in the 1950s. He never recorded as a leader. Compositions. His compositions included "Feelin' No Pain," recorded by Red Nichols and Lud Gluskin, "Imagination," "Humpty Dumpty," recorded by Frankie Trumbauer with Bixby Derbicki, "Harlem Twist" with Chauncey Morehouse, "Sax Appeal," recorded by B. A. Rolfe, and the jazz standard "I'm Through With Love." Cover versions of "I'm Through With Love." Fud Livingston is especially renowned for his 1931 composition "I'm Through With Love," written together with Matty Malneck, music, and Gus Kahn, lyrics. Bing Crosby recorded the song that same year. Later renditions were given by Nat King Cole, Loris Alexandria, Woody Allen, Ray Anthony, Chet Baker, Marjorie Barnes, King Cole Trio, Marlene Cord, Howard Crosby, Lester Dean and the Jazz Masters, Johnny Desmond, Vic Dickinson, Diane and the Belmonts, Ray Eberl and his orchestra, Ziggy Elman and his orchestra, Eileen Farrell, Ella Fitzgerald, Helen Forrest, Johnny Frigo, Dizzy Gillespie, Jeannie Grant, Coleman Hawkins and his orchestra, Lena Horne, Dick Hyman, Keith Jarrett, Etta Jones, Mike Jones, Sammy Kaye, Barney Kessel, Diana Krall, Jack Lemmon, Enoch Light, Magnolia Jazz Band, Giovanni Mazzarino, Dave McKenna, Marilyn Monroe, John Pizzarelli, Arthur Prysock, Little Jimmy Scott, Ray Sherman, Dinah Shore, Maxine Sullivan, Russ Tompkins, Russ Tyrrell, Steve Tyrrell, Sarah Vaughan, Charlie Ventura, Rosanna Vitro, Per Henrik Wallen, Ben Waltzer, George Wine, Joe Williams, and A Head in the Sky. Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. "I'm Through With Love" was also used as a leitmotif in Woody Allen's 1996 musical comedy Everyone Says I Love You. It is performed by both Woody Allen and Goldie Hawn in the film. Marilyn Monroe sings the song in the 1959 film Some Like It Hot. References: General Scott Yano, Fud Livingston et al. Music.